Welcome everybody to the 34th edition of Master Mike's Wrestling Paradise. I'm your host, Master Mike Ambrose, and today we're going to start the show talking about Raw. The big news is that Kevin Owens called out Steve Austin as being the guest on the Kevin Owens The KO show at WrestleMania next month. Everybody thought it was going to be a match. I think it's just a confrontation. The Dirt Sheet Runs saying Austin's coming back for a match. He never said he was coming back for a match. I think it's just going to be like a confrontation. And might headline the night, close the night, WrestleMania Night 1, because I can't say anything else closing the first night that could match Kevin Owens and Steve Austin in the same ring together. I don't care who's on. Austin's an all-time great. Saved the WWE. Yes, he saved the WWE from bankruptcy. Go look it up. His character was one in a million. You'll never see characters like that again. We've had great talent, but that Austin was special time. And Kevin Owens, someone said there's not even a match, but he's working with Steve Austin. Not gonna take many. He's gonna take the least amount of bumps of anyone on this thing, Owens, and he's gonna make a good payday. Sign a new deal, gonna get a new WrestleMania payday. I doubt he's complaining. Hey, technically, if he's closed the show to Austin, he's main evented Mania, which is more main events than CM Punk has done. Did I say that? Yes, I did. I don't care. It's true. If Owens closed the show with Steve Austin, Owens is main event Mania. We can say. Other big news on Raw. Raw's a great show overall. The best thing on the show is RK Bro regained the Raw Tag Team titles in one of the best tag team matches I've seen in recent history of memory, whatever. They defeat American Alpha and the ever-mentioned Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins. And the highlight was when Chad Gable's going for his moonsault. Randy Orton catch him in an RKO. It's like the best one I've seen. He's done many of them. Randy Owens is a legend. Randy Orton is a legend in my opinion. I don't care what anybody says. The guy, year in, year out, he's always there, consistently great. People say, oh, he's mundane, he doesn't really work too hard, he lifts off his coast. But when he's on, he's on. Watch his post-match interview when he wins the titles with Riddle, and they're just, he's looked more motivated now than ever. You could see it on his face. He's happy to enjoy this time. He's a great talent. NXT 2.0 had a surprise. Big surprise. Dolph Ziggler is the new NXT champion. Pinned Tommaso Ciampa, which was a three-way with Bron Breakker. And Bron Breakker didn't get pinned because it looks like we're getting Bron Breakker versus Dolph Ziggler at Stand and Deliver next month. And give Bron Breakker a big match on a big stage. Somewhat big stage. It's the first time NXT's done a show outside of Orlando in over 2 years, so this is the first one. It's going to be on the same day as the first night of WrestleMania in the mornings, afternoons, so we can see a good crowd. I think Bron Breakker is the future of the company for the next 5-10 years. He could be the guy. And also his father's, he had the name Bron Breakker, but we all know his father's Rick Steiner, because his real name is Bronson Rex Steiner. Rex Steiner is Rick Steiner, so we all know he's one of the Steiners. Definitely looks like his father, and he's dressed like funny. He sounds like Scott Steiner, his uncle. Oh, go look up Scott Steiner stuff on YouTube with interviews. He's totally out of control. Great talent, though. If his prime years, he was a better worker, but he got older, he became more of a character. If he could combine his early athletic years, he was one of the best performers at his prime. With his personality, he could have one of the top guys of all time, without a doubt. Also, it looks like Mandy Rose and Cora Jade are going to be fighting for the NXT title, because they're in the Women's Dusty Classic. They Toxic Attraction came on attack with Raquel Gonzalez, who could be might be headed to the main roster. I don't know the way it looks. It looks like Ciampa's on his way up. Tommaso Ciampa and LA Knight, who lost last night, last man standing match to Grayson Waller, could be headed on the main roster. So it's a couple names there to look forward to head to Raw or SmackDown in the next few weeks or months. And we know Ciampa looks like he's heading on the main roster, and he deserves it. But yeah, Toxic Attraction hit Raquel Gonzalez from behind. She was injured. And the team of Dakota Kai and Wendy Chu defeat the team of Raquel Gonzalez and Cora Jade to advance to the finals. So, looks like, and then after the second match, we had Io Shirai and Kaylee Ray beat Casey Catanzaro and Kayden Carter. Mandy Rose is like Mark go Brown, because the winner of the finals between Dakota Kai and Wendy Chu versus Io Shirai Kaylee gets a shot at Toxic Attraction for the NXT Women's Tag Team titles. When Mandy Rose was during her mock clap, Cora Jade out of nowhere went after Mandy Rose. So it looks like we're getting That match at Stand and Deliver for the NXT Women's title. We also have a ladder match with Carmelo Anthony defending against 5 other guys in a ladder match, which should be good. And like I said, the Women's Dusty Classic, I think the finals are probably next week, so the NXT Women's Tag Team match will probably defend at Stand and Deliver. So right there, we got about 4 matches so far, and I see Tony D'Angelo's making a tease about he might have a match with guys. And, and it looks like it's going to be at the Imperium. Last night, Creed Brothers was to fight Imperium, but they got attacked backstage. MSK came in, and they took the spot, but Creed Brothers came in. It was a no contest with MSK and Imperium. Looks like a 3-way for those guys that stand a little for the tag team titles. Imperium defending against Creeds and MSK. Let's switch on to football real quick. I'm a big football fan. Big quarterback trades the last couple days. We've had Russell Wilson to the Broncos, which definitely doesn't help the Patriots a lot because we're in the same conference as them. And Carson Wentz went to Washington. Carson Wentz ain't that good, but I think Colts are building something big. I don't know if it means Jimmy Garoppolo's coming to Indy or God knows, have Tom Brady shows up in Indy. I still think if Tom Brady comes back, he's going right to Miami. I don't think he would go to Indianapolis. I don't think his wife really wants to live in Indy. Giselle doesn't seem like the Indy type. I know you never know for any money of going away. But she loves Miami, and I think they have a major down there, so I would say Miami's where it's at for them, if Brady decides to come back. Now I'm watching Felger and Maz, and they're talking about Brady right now. So, I watch Felger and Maz. I just have it on. I have the volume down, but I'm watching Felger and Maz right now, so, a lot of good stuff coming in the wrestling world and the football world. So, see what happens in the next few weeks, few months. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Take care. Bye-bye.